Meek Mill came out saying that he'll pay somebody $100 grand to investigate that he has nothing to do with anything with Diddy.
Man, look, you can't take back what your received. That's just like the video that's coming out with him and Will.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
With Will Smith getting the Will Smith. You ain't heard the Will Smith footage?
Yeah.
I heard about Will Smith. You got the Carl Winslow.
I've been in the public eye since 5. And, you know, before there was an Usher, there was an Orlando Brown. Before there was a Tiana Taylor, there was an Orlando Brown.
You're a legend. No denying that.
Before there was a Bow Wow, there was an Orlando Brown. Before there was a Sierra, there was an Orlando Brown.
I feel like a lot of people understand that, you know, you just got to be careful with what you play with when you're playing with the intelligence of a certain individual. They want to play with themselves. Oh, well, he's talking to code. No, I said I'm not giving my asshole up. That's not a code. Ain't no code to that. What I know and what I don't. I know what I know and I know what I don't. I can't tell you about what I don't know.
I'm at a point in my life like we all grew up in the streets.
Orlando Brown is out loud once more, people, and he's not just going after Diddy this time. Everyone who rolled deep with him will be targeted by him. Rumor has it that Diddy was hosting wild parties. People are departing not only with hazy memories and hangovers, but also with sexually transmitted diseases. Yes, that kind of memento. Orlando Brown is now mentioning names. Orlando Brown has been one of the most vocal industry insiders, as you are undoubtedly aware. Since Diddy's arrest, the man has been speaking out and revealing a lot. He has spoken of Diddy attempting to fuck him in the ass with some favors, which he declined.
He's the code. No, I said I'm not giving my asshole up. That's not a code. Ain't no code to that. I'm not bending on even no couches. Y'all ain't running up my asshole. Ain't no studio for me to go go get raped and be looking like somebody's funny. Get the fuck out of here. None of that shit.
I've been in the public eye since 5. And, you know, before there was an Usher, there was an Orlando Brown. Before there was a Tiana Taylor, there was an Orlando Brown.
You're a legend. No denying that.
Before there was a Bow Wow, there was an Orlando Brown. Before there was a Sierra, there was an Orlando Brown.
It's levels to this
it's
shit,
levels.
Bro.
It's
yeah,
levels.
It's definitely levels to this. So if you want me to act high, I'll act high. If you want me to act drunk, I'll be drunk. If you want me to say some Raven shit, I'll say some Raven shit. You know, it's now we're watching these interviews, and like I've said before, it's at a 1 hour and a half, and we're not turning this into a movie. Who needs to be fired? Who needs to be fired? We're watching these interviews at 100, like at 100 plus minutes. Is what I'm saying to you. And who needs to be fired for allowing me to keep sitting? What did they want to see? They label it whatever the they want to label it. That's why I don't care. They can label me whatever the they want to label me. You can't put me in a box. It's the Holy Spirit. By any means necessary, it's going to shine bright. By any means necessary. I'd have been arrested, set up, damn near almost every damn day. But it's how you maneuver it.
People were scowling at that alone, but he went further. Orlando also made a suggestion that Diddy has been hanging out with some of the biggest names in the business, people who have been close to him for years.
If you're on the outside looking in and you become a person that can be close to Puff, man, you made it, is what you're thinking.
Okay.
You never thinking these problems is gonna happen, but when he pull his dick out,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
You better suck it.
So if you, no, it's not just you better suck it, it's you know, you better fuck it and suck it.
Yeah. And hire some other dudes to suck it too.
Yeah. So it's like, and now I'm like, nigga, that's what you was doing? Like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I can't vouch for that.
I can say you was a good friend, you was a good family member, and I can say that you was definitely, you know, a good uncle and all that. I don't know your parties and
Orlando Brown is now out there hurling names like grenades in response to the rumors that Diddy allegedly has an STD. This is where things get nasty, though. Diddy's bedroom lifestyle, the male escorts, the secret flights, the locked-door freak-off parties, and the down-low freakiness has been the subject of rumors for years. Diddy was crazy, as everyone in the game knew, but now the rumors are becoming loud sirens. He reportedly hired both male and female escorts for those parties, providing them with no boundaries or protection, just baby oil and unrestrained smashing. Do you recall the time the federal government raided his crib? There was no indication of a single protection kit, but more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil were discovered. There were supposedly only vibes and sexually transmitted diseases swirling in the air, nothing that suggested safety. Orlando is now claiming that some of those parties' bodies are exhibiting symptoms. This goes beyond simply pursuing influence. Women have already come forward to claim that they contracted it from men who were part of Diddy's entourage. Even Jaguar Wright made a strong statement, claiming that Diddy has been living with HIV for years and has been fighting a more serious illness than herpes. She didn't stop there, though. According to her, Diddy has infected roughly 20 other men in the industry. She claimed that the list is larger than people think, but she is keeping it for her show.
Could have that opportunity just like everybody else.
I mean, he actually caught HIV, like having like a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
I'm just saying.
You want to know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
He didn't stop doing what he's done.
He an advocate. Now he did that. And
period. Listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around undetectable? G.
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names. I think if a victim comes out against Usher, it'll show how egregious this is. Because if he can be a predator, then anybody can be a predator.
Can't smile on your face the whole time.
You feel what I'm saying? Like people look at Usher, they don't see that. They not seeing the victim. They not seeing that boy that got rushed to the hospital. They're not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there.
Oh.
Let's be honest. He took Justin Bieber there. Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute. And his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours. Think about that. He had already been to the hospital. That situation that Gene was talking about. And you still took Bieber there. But you got custody of him first. Diddy had already tried. They wouldn't let him. Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler. Does that sound like a good guy?
It's horrible.
Does that sound like a good guy? Now that we know what Diddy's really like. What kind of asshole do you gotta be to take another boy, another talented boy, and put him in your place so it ain't gotta be you no more? Because that's what do. They get victims, and then once they get to a certain age and they get too old for them to enjoy them, they send them out to go get other young kids.
Now, every famous person who has ever rolled with Diddy is looking askance. Orlando's first name was Usher, and when you think about it, it's not shocking at all because Usher and Diddy have a history, a lengthy past. Recall that Usher stayed at Diddy's crib in New York City when he was just 13 years old. Usher brought it up to Howard Stern. It became strange after he initially dismissed it with a laugh. He claimed that it was an extremely odd setting and that he would not expose his children to it today.
I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
See?
Did you call him Gusher?
I said Usher is a gusher. That's what I said. I said Usher is a gusher. It was nice.
I don't even want to know why you say
His whole thing is accusing everybody of being on some mystery Illuminati gay shit, right?
So what? They shouldn't have showed me their coochie.
And given that he already faces 2 lawsuits for allegedly giving women herpes, Usher might want to go get a full STD test if Diddy was on some wild war at the time and something serious was brewing in his bloodstream. Meek Mill is another name Orlando isn't holding back on. Indeed, Meek, Diddy's purported favorite toy for boys, and the streets have been resounding with the name of Meek Mill. An alleged audio clip of Diddy and Meek mid-act surfaced following Diddy's arrest in September of last year. I'm in full freak mode.
What? Yo, wait a minute. Wait. I'm at a point in my life like we all grew up in the streets and we try to be better, but they labeled us felons.
And I seem to think that the reason why their groups are so close is because all of them have a certain type of STD. I think they all got the alphabet. Now, bear with me, guys, because I'm not even trying to cap. I looked at it like this. You know they're not using condoms, right? So if you're in a party not using condoms, it ain't like you could catch something twice, right? You know, so if you already got something, ain't like you can catch it again. So I believe, one of my theories is that these people at these Diddy parties were so close because they all had STDs.
Meek Mill's situational awareness is just low, bro. Because my thing is this, like, the feds announced that they have a video of Diddy on camera taking a male. You see what I'm saying? So, like, if they making these type of announcements, bro, if they had anything on Meek Mill, bro, like, that's everywhere.
People claimed it sounded too authentic to be a hoax. Meek attempted to minimize the harm by claiming it was a smear campaign meant to discredit him. He claimed on X that he would pay $100,000 to have the source of the smear investigated. Orlando, however, wasn't buying it and returned with a vengeance.
Meek Mill came out saying that he'll pay somebody.
That's just like the video that's coming out with him and Will.
You got someone. Don't you love when I come around?
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another reason why I go to the car, because you can't be that guy at the gay party getting mad at the gay dudes hitting on you.
Right.
You at they function. So now you gonna be homophobic in here?
What?
You the jerk right now. You the clown. You at they shit getting mad. They try to see what's to you. Yo, dumbass.
Give me a take on the flack that Meek Mill has gotten throughout all this.
Meek Mill's situational awareness is just low, bro. Like, that's all it is. But the man had his Amazon account hooked to his Twitter. He buying dildos and everything. It's showing on his Twitter, bro.
You can't do that.
Look that up. That's real. He just crazy, bro. Like, that's all it is. Like, I feel like Meek is an honorable dude. He just kind of, he just don't be up to speed a lot of times.
Is that audio real? What are you getting?
I don't know. That audio, I can't confirm that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this, like, the feds announced that they have a video of Diddy on camera a male. You see what I'm saying? So, like, if they making these type of announcements, bro, if they had anything on Meek Mill, bro, like, that's everywhere. Because he just got out of jail and then got off of probation, got a judge fired and all type of things. Like, so it's people who want to see him look bad.
Right.
So if they had it, it'd be out.
Then images and videos began to leak as well. Suddenly, Meek became very quiet. How many grown men do you know who refer to their friend as daddy when they're on vacation? That's right. With that one, the internet was ablaze. There were rumors circulating that Diddy and Meek's relationship may have involved much more than business. Diddy and Meek on strange flex trips, private planes, spa days, and wearing matching outfits. And that's awesome if that's what it was. However, if Meek was sharing skin and Diddy was carrying something extra, that's a different story. Will Smith comes next. Orlando also mentioned Will's name and claimed to have slept with Diddy, possibly infected.
With Will Smith getting the Will Smith. You ain't heard the Will Smith footage?
Yeah,
I
heard about
Will
it.
Smith. You got the Carl Winslow.
I have shit to do with Puffy, so y'all can stop all that.
And ever since his assistant brother B revealed that Will was secretly on the DL, people have been sneering at him.
All that stuff. Oh my God.
Yeah, what you talking about?
What?
So, but Philly's a very dangerous place. Always been a very dangerous place. So that day it was 6 people in the studio. It was me and I who actually hosted the show. It was the gangster and his friend, and it was Will and Charlie who ended up coming to the studio, and a guy that I call Charlie the Rat Mac now, but I'll get into that later.
I'm not condoning what it sounds like on when Will Smith get in the, on video and camera and audio. I'm not trying to condone what it sounds like when Meek Mill get in the, you know what I'm saying, on camera, on video. I'm not trying to get all in between the business of Reginald Bill Johnson getting in the, and all that other shit, but what I'm talking about is some real gangster shit and some real G is, you wanted that dick in your ass. You wanted that extra $1 million or whatever the case may be, and you can't blame the person that gave it to you. And that's Puff. Puff like the, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna blame that man, you know what I'm saying? Cause he like the, I was like, yo man, no thank you. That's simple, man. I got a couple $1 million just saying I don't wanna tell your truth. You know what I'm saying? Tell your truth. You know what I mean? Like, I'm used to certain things, like, yo, man, tell the truth. You get, but if you want to stay in the room, man, you get, and a lot of people got Puff, fucked a lot of people, and it's not nothing wrong with who he, how he fucked them. It's all on video and audio. And that's what they up at. You can tell me Puff going away for a long time, bro, but do you not hear the of Meek Mill? Do you not hear all the shake it off, take that of Will Smith?
People weren't buying it, even though Will quickly clapped back and called it all lies. Rumor has it that Will has attended several of Diddy's freak-offs. Additionally, Will kept his mouth shut when Diddy was hit with those RICO charges. He only mentioned it once, during a comedy show in San Diego, and he dismissed it as a joke. However, people are no longer laughing.
Like, this shit is not right, man. So what the f I'm living for? Like, why the f I'm on this earth for? Like, why? Like, Osiris, why you haven't even... Like, why you haven't even, like, this crash, like, this do something that like, at this point, it's like, why the f you on this earth still? Like, why you still, why the f you, like, why the hell you on this earth? Why, when nobody with you? It's like, you don't have nobody. Like, what the f are you on this earth for? I can't even see my kids. Like, what the f? I haven't made no music. I haven't made no money for music in like two and a half years.
And perhaps Diddy has been allegedly clapping their cheeks as well, if even half of what Bal said is accurate. Not to be overlooked is YK Osiris. This guy was out here with Diddy on beach vacations. He posted a picture of Diddy swimming without a shirt on. The following post shows Osiris eating fruit, getting a nude massage, and dancing to a Diddy song. Caught him in bed with another man, it became even more bizarre. "Stop asking me what happened with my BD," she tweeted. "I saw him with a man." All right. People immediately connected it to Diddy. Furthermore, Osiris didn't deny it when he appeared on The Breakfast Club. Instead, he merely laughed uneasily and deftly sidestepped the pointed questions.
The industry is not what you think it is. Don't let these people fool you, man. Before in social media, I'm gonna give y'all a little background of me, man. Like, my life is not perfect, man. Don't think because I'm on Instagram showing this, showing that, I don't got a perfect life either. And I want you to understand that just because all these rappers show all this money and show all this fame, don't think their life is good. It's not. These people are always faking and let you know that this is not what y'all want. Do something that's low-key. Do something that can help you out other than being a target or a flashy. Because God can take this away from you real quick, and it's not a blessing from God. And I tell people that 24/7, this is the devil's game. It is not. This is not no God's game. This right here is for you to look up to me. This right here for you to look up to me. This right here is for you to look up to me. If I don't wear this, you don't look up to me. If rappers don't do what they do, you won't look up.
They say, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I heard about that though, but I ain't about to say that. But
What was
I ain't
it?
about to say on
Did you and Diddy? You and Diddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Diddy. You and Diddy what?
No.
They said he was.
Him and Diddy what?
I'm just saying the rumor.
I ain't never heard this, YK.
They said he was.
How you knew that? How you
Now I'm about to Google it. I ain't never heard this one.
People now speculate that he may have gained more than just memories from his trip with Diddy. He may be crying on Instagram Live and posting erratically, which could be the cause of his recent public outbursts. Is it pressure, or is there something more going on? Not to be overlooked is French Montana. Orlando claims that this man and Diddy have been having a lot of fun together for years. And in that video of the birthday celebration, Diddy appeared to be celebrating himself in French while both of them were oiled up. People have now been disparaging that video, claiming it was more than just a bromance.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear French. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
What Kevin Hart did in order to be where he's at. Now, I don't know if it was Kevin that pissed him off. I don't know who it was that pissed him off. But I do understand that the comedy world is nothing to play with. And since, Richard Pryor left us, God rest his soul, it's more like, everybody's trying to be Richard Pryor. And I can't put myself in position to not understand why. Kevin been pissing off a lot of people, comedically. You know what I'm saying? And I think that instead of trying to bash somebody that knows what they're talking about and bash somebody that has respect in the comedy world, I think that they need to look deeper into why is he letting this information go? Why is this information just now being released? Why, come on, why does his chain look bigger than any rappers that I've ever seen rap? Why, out of all the comedians, does he still have a $3 million mansion in Malibu? Why, out of every single comedian, does he still get picked on? But still looks like he's getting a check for nothing, just to sit on his couch, and everybody else look like, there has been.
It's not just about the guys, though. Orlando also received the names of JLo, Cassie, and Kim Porter, who was HIV positive prior to her death, according to people who have seen her actual autopsy report. Cassie in particular, since she previously stated that Diddy allegedly forced her to engage in wild boss behavior with escorts. According to some, those same escorts may have been infected. If even half of what Orlando is saying is true, it's insane. Is it possible that Diddy was allegedly distributing sexually transmitted diseases as party favors? People aren't putting up with it, especially with all the negative feedback on the internet. He definitely got Usher, one user commented. Looks like celebrities who went down with Diddy, including those boy toys, gotta get themselves checked, wrote another guy. There are many more people in danger than just celebrities if these rumors are true, if Diddy is actually spreading illnesses to people while having wild parties. The true question now is whether Orlando Brown is simply going crazy again, or if he is finally bringing to light the corruption that people in the industry have been ignoring for years. How serious is the Diddy scandal as a whole? And who might be on Diddy's list next? Leave a comment with your thoughts. We're going deep. Additionally, if you're looking for unvarnished facts and shocking revelations, stay put and see what's next.